Jamie, how's the confidence within the group at the minute?
No, the confidence is good. Obviously, a bit disappointed from last week not picking up all 3 points. But it's a point and it's a start there, hopefully an unbeaten run that we want to go on. And we start again tomorrow night against Watford here.
Interesting that Doncaster, Millwall and Barnsley all drew at the weekend, so it wasn't a bad sequence of results for you, was it?
Yeah, we watched them coming in after training, checking the results. But it's obviously it is what they do, but it's down to what we do as a team. We need to get points on the board and we need to start winning games. We're running out of games and we want to get the points on as soon as possible, so we're looking to do that starting Tuesday.
If you were at the top, a 7-point gap would probably not seem very much because you were collecting points at a faster rate. What's a 7-point gap like at the bottom when the points are a bit harder to come by?
Yeah, well, it's the same really, isn't it? But no, with our home games coming up, we think we can close the gap. We've got a game in hand on a few teams as well, so as I say, it's up to us what we do, and it's still in our hands, so it's up to us, so we'll close that gap if we start winning games.
The irritant, I suppose, is there have been so many single goal games, haven't they? 2-1s and 1-0s.
Yeah, that's it. And we've been up in a few games. The last few games we've been leading in the games, and it's up to us to be better at keeping leads and harder to beat when we go ahead. Alan maybe going for the second goal, being more compact and together and try to see games out. I think we need to do that more. But there's confidence in the camp, and we know we've got the ability and the characters in the dressing room to keep us up. So.
Do you think, in a sense, 2-1 is a more likely winning score for you than 1-0 because clean sheets have been so difficult?
Yeah, well, it's the same both ends, isn't it? We need to score more goals and we need to keep more clean sheets. So it's kind of simple. If we do that, then we'll start winning games. But no, we've got to work in all aspects of our game, and it's a team game, and we're in it as a team, and collectively we've got to score more goals, and also as a team we've got to concede less. So we've been working on that.
Football psychologists say you have to imagine things sometimes. Do you reflect on what happened at Watford earlier in the season and think, well, we've done it there, we can do it here?
Yeah, that's it. We weren't got a great result there, 3-0, and they were doing well at the time. So, but it's a different story now. They've got a new manager, they play a different style. But at the end of the day, there's 3 points at stake, and as I keep saying, it's up to us. And we perform on the night, then we're good enough to go and beat them.
A more comfortable style for you to play against, or a more difficult one, do you think now?
No, they'll pose threats and we know they're threats, but as I keep saying, it's up to us to impose our game on them and to be stronger and more clinical in both penalty boxes than them.
How's it been training wise with all this weather about? You've been sort of trying to find a good pitch somewhere, I would think, within your available resources.
Yeah, it's been difficult. The weather's not been great, so I've been indoor a few times, been out on the Astro, been on the grass once or twice, but at the end of the day you're getting training and preparing for a game, so it's been going well.
Is this a big 5 days for you with Watford and then Doncaster here at the weekend? You know, 6 points from those two games will give you an almighty lift, but even 4 would be a decent return, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we're looking to get the 6 points in the next 4 or 5 days. That'd be massive for us, and then the picture can look a whole lot brighter come Saturday night after that. So if we focus on tomorrow night, get the 3 points and then kick on Saturday, 6 points would be great.
And just